There could be some sticker shock in a couple weeks when yellow valuation change notices start hitting homeowner mailboxes here in Scotts Bluff County. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, during a discussion on setting a date for valuation protests, Scottsbluff County Assessor Angela Dillman told commissioners that postcards would be going out to just over 12,000 of the county's approximately 22,000 parcel owners on June 1st. Dillman told the board Monday night that more than 98% of those notices will show an increase in valuation.
200 of them went down. About 9,300 of them have an increase in less than 10,000 in value. So we're looking at around 2,500 that go up more than 10,000, and there were 64 that go up more than 100,000. Those are going to be probably new construction.
Most are residential, with valuations up 4% in Scottsbluff, 5% in Mitchell and Gering, 9% for rural subdivisions, 10% for rural acreages, 12% in Morrill, and Terrytown will go up 23%. Dillman said ag land would not see an increase in general, and for commercial properties, those in Mitchell will see a rise of 5%, with a 10% increase for commercial entities involving multiple living units, such as fourplexes. Protest hearings were set for July 14th through the 23rd. Well, the Alliance Police Department is asking for the public's assistance and vigilance in the wake of more than 60 burglaries that have taken place in the community since February. Authorities say in each instance, force was used to make entry into a structure and property was stolen, and investigators are following up on multiple leads, with most of the cases involving locks being cut off of storage units. Residents are asked to lock your doors on your shops, sheds, garages, vehicles, and homes, to frequently check locks on storage units, and use security systems, lighting, and other recording devices if possible. Anyone with information on the incidents are asked to contact officers at 308-762-4955. Well, coming up after the break, chance of some thunderstorms this evening across the region. The Boyers in with your full forecast here on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
Cover more ground and get more savings on the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick. Gas-powered for a top speed of 40 miles per hour. Best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo. The strength to haul a half-ton and tow a full-ton. All backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get the Sidekick now for 0 down, 0% APR for 60 months, or save up to $1,750.
Your Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Going to have a few scattered thunderstorms around the area through the evening hours. They'll clear out later on tonight, and temps fall down into the 50s as we remain fairly mild for this time of year. Some strong storms again going to be around early. Then we're going to see more isolated activity tomorrow. Storms return again most likely on Sunday, and then by the middle of next week, I think we continue to bring storms in the forecast. 73 our normal high. We hit 81 yesterday. We were a little better than that today. Those low to mid 70s are normal highs. Nothing in the rain gauge yet. Hopefully we can get a little bit out of it this evening. You can see a few showers moving across the area in some of those cooler pockets of temperatures. We've had some stronger storms scattered around Again, you can see where some of those have started to come in, some 60s and 70s versus some 70s and low 80s. And winds are pretty strong with some of these storms. Outside of the storms, they're still pretty gusty, 20 to 30. We've got gusts over 40 in many locations. Severe weather threat still with us here for a couple more hours right in our area. As you can see, the Panhandle here, the western portions of the Panhandle, eastern Wyoming, northeastern Colorado into South Dakota. It's a slight risk of severe storms. We continue tomorrow with a marginal risk of severe storms across the area. Not as high of a risk of severe weather today, and it's still going to be pretty isolated over the next couple of days. So as we look at Futurecast, you're going to see a few storms push up across the area early. They'll move out, clearing skies overnight, and we're going to reset the stage for some more showers and storms tomorrow on an isolated to widely scattered basis. Lows upper 40s, low 50s, even some 60s there for Mullen and Valentine overnight for lows. Tomorrow we start the day with sunny skies, quickly turn partly cloudy, and then by that 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon time frame, we start to build some clouds and some showers. Again, a scattered variety coverage of thunderstorms again across the area, and we're going to be dealing with high temperatures tomorrow. Very mild in the 80s for most of us, some 70s, even a 69 there at Lusk, but most of us deep into the 80s tomorrow. Over the next couple days, day and a half or so, thunderstorm activity, it's going to be sporadic, kind of like usual. Some areas going to pick up a couple of hundredths, some areas none, and some areas maybe a half an inch or more. And we still, with both of our long-range models, show a decent chance of some upcoming rain, so we still have rain in the offing for us over the next few days. About a 50-50 shot of some thunderstorms early, clearing skies overnight, windy early, then winds die off tomorrow or later on tonight, only to pick up tomorrow afternoon, breezy to windy conditions. Again, 85 your high. Isolated thunderstorm not out of the question. Saturday, it's probably going to be more in the form of some showers as instability goes down a little bit here across the region. We'll be in the mid-70s. Back into the low 80s on Sunday, windy again with more scattered storms out there. Monday, Tuesday of next week, both look really nice, about 80. We'll be near 80 again Wednesday and Thursday as well, but bring back in shower and thunderstorm chances to the region. It's all in all a pretty active 7-day forecast for our area.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile, and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
Bundle and save with Allstate. In Gearing, call Allstate agent Michael Engelhop for a quote today at 308-436-2123.
Welcome back. The annual Pony Express ride across Nebraska for children's mental health awareness kicked off yesterday in Scottsbluff. Motorcycle riders from across the state rolled into the Cirrus House parking lot shortly after 6 p.m. to collect the first round of letters that will be delivered on Saturday to the Nebraska State Capitol building.
We will be riding across the state tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, collecting letters to take them into the state capitol in support of families, individuals, and providers who are requesting or needing more different services throughout the state.
Ride Stop coordinator Holly Stevens says this ride began 14 years ago, bringing the Eagle Riders and the family organizations from each of the behavioral health regions together, but has since evolved into a Patriot ride where anyone who wants to join can join their caravan.
And whether they're just passionate about riding the motorcycle, or they have a direct connection, or they're wanting to do the advocacy piece of it, we welcome any and everyone.
Stevens explained who is writing these letters that the writers are picking up this week.
Those are distributed out to anyone in the regions that has a request, and then there's a central collection point that they send those letters to, and we collect them and carry them across the state.
And after nearly a decade and a half of these Pony Express rides to raise awareness for children's mental health, she explains the biggest impact these rides are making across Nebraska.
The awareness side of it, getting people to be aware, to flip the script, to let the stigma go. I mean, mental health is just as important as physical health, and we have to start at a young age, and it is more pertinent now than any time after the last couple years.
Today, the riders are making stops in Kimball, Sidney, and Ogallala before stopping in Kearney for the evening, and will be picking up letters to be delivered along the way. And on the legislative side of things, a bill intended to supplement existing services for children with developmental disabilities in Nebraska did not advance from select file this week after a motion to end debate and force a vote on the proposal failed. LB 376 would require DHHS to apply for a 3-year Medicaid waiver to start a family support program for developmental disability services. Bill introducer Michaela Kavanaugh said that waiving the income eligibility requirements would expand program access to several hundred Nebraska children who otherwise qualify for development disability services but currently do not receive them. Kearney Senator John Lowe opposed the bill, saying it's a $3.8 million general fund impact, which was too high for the next fiscal year. After 4 hours of debate, a failed cloture motion resulted in a debate on a proposal ceasing for the day, and the bill is unlikely to be placed on the agenda again this session. And a 29-year-old Scottsbluff man could be facing more than a decade in prison for stealing a tablet and gift certificates from a woman's vehicle earlier this year. Yesterday, Stephen Littlewolf pleaded no contest to theft by receiving stolen property after police traced the stolen MacBook Pro and gift cards back to a residence that Littlewolf was staying at. However, with 4 prior felony convictions of burglary and attempted burglary in Scotts Bluff County over the past decade, Littlewolf is now facing the habitual criminal enhancement and could face a mandatory minimum prison sentence of 10 years when he is sentenced by District Judge Leo Dobrovony on July 19th. Well, straight ahead, we'll take a look at the latest from the FNBO TV Sports Desk. KNB.TV News will be back in just 90 seconds.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
High Plains Auto Club presents the Father's Day Rock and Roll Classic Friday, June 18th. Registration begins at 2 p.m. at the Gearing Civic Center with a welcome barbecue, cruise for cash, ice cream social. Saturday, June 19th, a parade, show and shine, and awards banquet. To enter, go to highplainsautoclub.com or call 308-765-2418. This event is sponsored by Holyoke, Snyder, Longoria, Reichert, and Rice, attorneys at law. City of Gearing, Keno Funds.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say, often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Taking a look at the latest now from the TV Sports Desk, and we are less than 1 week away from the start of another season of the Expedition League here in western Nebraska. The Pioneers are slated to have their home opener this Tuesday, May 25th at Oregon Trail Park in Gering. The Pios had a rough go at it last year in the Clark Division, falling to have the worst record in the league in 2020, going 18-34. But a new season and new opportunities, and the public is invited to the ballpark Monday night at 6 p.m. for some preseason fun. Fans can watch the West Coast Zephyrs take on the Pioneers players in skills challenges, a home run derby, and more. Folks are also encouraged to go on out and meet this year's team, check out the new ballpark features, and enjoy the night. And state track and field is in full swing with lots of Panhandle athletes competing this week. Updated scores can be found on our website at kneb.com sports page. That is the latest today from right here at the Sports Desk. Chris will be back here Monday, and your community calendar will be back right after the break.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say. Often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
New looks and new decor can be found at Compliments for You and Your Home. Check out the newest styles from Tribal, Charlie B, Ethel, and more. Compliments also has the shoes, purses, and jewelry for any occasion. Plus, right now, get 20% off all clearance apparel. While here, take a look at our solar lights and felt birdhouses. Finally, visit our newest addition, Katie Chandler and her salon. All this at Compliments for You and Your Home, 1708 Broadway, downtown Scotts Bluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
We do 2 pictures just like we've done in the past, one straight down and one from the side, but it's better in the fact that they're going to get called back less, there's greater accuracy, and it's a lot easier to find it in dense breasts. A woman should start getting their mammos at age 40 every year, and 1 in 8 people get breast cancer, so it's the best way to find it is early detection.
Why bank at a local community bank? When you choose a local community bank, you keep money in our local economy. That money helps support local jobs, schools, and businesses. Money that helps fund a stronger and prosperous community for us all to enjoy and live in. At Platte Valley Bank, we are here to help build and support the community we love being a part of. We believe that together, we can make great things happen. Platte Valley Bank.
And finally tonight, the Federal Aviation Administration has announced more than $12.6 million will be awarded to Nebraska facilities through the 2021 Airport Improvement Program, and that includes a significant grant to the Scottsbluff Airport. The Nebraska Department of Transportation says Western Nebraska Regional Airport is receiving more than $4.7 million for their runway rehabilitation project. Other facilities in the state receiving an AIP grant include municipal airports in Broken Bow, McCook, O'Neill, Central City, and Wahoo. NDOT Director John Selmer applauded the awards, saying locally owned airports throughout the state are vital pieces of the transportation network, greatly impacting the economic health and quality of life for those who use them, in addition to influencing the overall state. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.